Hey, it's Teresa with My Lice Advice, and today's tutorial is blow drying for lice. In this video tutorial, I'm going to answer three main questions. First, does blow drying kill lice? Second, how blow drying can help you to get rid of lice. And then third, how to blow dry for lice. Let's get to it. Before getting started, just so you know who I am, my name's Teresa with myliceadvice.com, and I'm a registered nurse, and I actually specialize in head lice. So if you're dealing with lice, don't freak out. Just go to myliceadvice.com. I have step-by-step videos. I'll walk you through how to get rid of it. So I think the main reason why there's so much curiosity about blow drying for lice is because you've probably heard of some of these lice centers, which is basically a place that you can take your child and pay a professional to take care of your lice problem. I mean, that's what I do. I'm a lice expert. I own my own lice center and I help people with lice. A lot of these lice centers have a special hot air machine. And basically what they'll do is they'll put this hot air machine on your child's head, and that helps to get rid of lice. A treatment like this typically costs about $200 per person. So I think the reason why a lot of people are wondering about blow drying is whether or not they can just do this kind of thing at home with their blow dryer. So the first question is, does blow drying kill lice? And in order to answer this question, you have to know just basics of head lice, and that is that there's three different stages of head lice. So when lice are first laid in the head, they are laid in these tiny little lice eggs. Some people call these nits, and they pretty much can't be killed by any over-the-counter treatments. This is actually the hardest part of dealing with head lice, is dealing with these tiny lice eggs or nits. After about a week, the lice actually hatch out of these lice eggs, and they are teeny tiny. They're so small that they're pretty close to invisible, and a lot of people don't see these little baby bugs. It takes a month for them to become these adult size bugs, and the adult size bugs are the ones that are the size of a sesame seed. So when you ask the question, does blow drying kill lice? The answer is no, it doesn't kill lice bugs, but it can dehydrate these lice eggs. How can blow drying help you get rid of lice? Remember how I said that those lice eggs are really, really hard to kill? And the reason why they're so hard to kill is because they have this waxy shell all around them that protects them. And what blow drying can do is actually dehydrate these shells so that the bug inside of them dies. So that's what blow drying can do. What it cannot do is kill the lice bugs once they've hatched. It doesn't kill these baby bugs that are hatched, and it doesn't kill the adult lice bugs. Well, the main issue here is if you have live bugs like crawling around in your hair, then you don't want to be doing this kind of blow drying. And that's because you can actually spread head lice that way. If you have live bugs and you're blow drying and some of those live bugs blow off of the hair and onto somebody else, then you actually can spread head lice to somebody else. So I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this blow drying step if you're still struggling with live bugs. One thing you should be aware of is that lice have become immune to over-the-counter treatments and pesticides that used to work in the past. And so it's pretty typical for people to have head lice come back over and over because they never get rid of it with those over-the-counter kits or home remedies. So if you've found that your child has lice, I highly recommend going to my website, myliceadvice.com. I have a step-by-step video system there that will walk you through exactly how to do a professional lice treatment on your child at home that's guaranteed to get rid of lice in one treatment. And I'll put a link for that in the description below. How to use a blow dryer for lice. So first off, if you still have a bunch of bugs crawling around in the hair, then don't do this blow drying. Instead, go to my website, myliceadvice.com, and check out that step-by-step video system. If you're at the point where you're just only dealing with lice eggs now, then the most important things for dehydrating these lice eggs is the volume of air. And when I say high volumes of air, what I'm saying is to put the blow dryer on the highest speed setting. The faster the air is blowing at these lice eggs, the better. When blow drying for lice, the whole point is that you want to aim at the lice eggs. And lice eggs are going to be in the roots of the hair, not at the ends of the hair. Aim those high volumes of air at the roots of the hair. And keep blow drying the roots of your hair. Obviously, the hotter the air, the more it's going to dehydrate something, just like anything else. But if you're using a high heat, then you have to be super careful because you can definitely burn your scalp or your child's scalp. Whereas if you're just using high volumes of air, but not on a high heat setting, you're still gonna be able to do this and you don't risk burning anybody. Now, a blow dryer is not going to be as effective as one of these machines that they use, at a lice center. So what I would recommend is that you keep doing this blow drying day after day to give yourself a higher chance of dehydrating all of these lice eggs. Can blow drying the hair prevent head lice? Blow drying the hair can be used as a form of lice prevention. Anytime you're putting heat on your head, it makes you less likely to have lice or to keep lice. But really your best lice prevention is first just getting rid of it. What I find happens for most people is that they think they've gotten rid of lice, but then they have these little baby lice in their hair. And then in about a month, they notice lice because the lice bugs are now big enough that they can see them. And that's because, again, those over-the-counter kits and stuff, they're just immune to that. So if you keep having lice coming back, then really I would focus in on getting rid of it. And if you do have lice and you'd like some help, then head over to myliceadvice.com. There's loads of free resources there, including a free house cleaning checklist specific to head lice. So that's it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe below. And if you have a comment, feel free to leave a comment. And if you have discovered lice, then head over there and check out that step-by-step video system. I'll see you there.